It was just before the birth of Prophet that his father Abdullah passed away. Abdul-Muttalib and Prophet's mother Amna were in great sorrow.
Be careful not to harm the idols.
Yes, my lord.
A strange incident took place in the Kaaba on the night of the birth of the Holy Prophet.
I don't understand why these idols are falling on their own without any reason.
It is very strange. Such an incident has never happened before. Let's go tell Abdul-Muttalib. Why didn't he come?
He is at his daughter-in-law's house today. She is about to give birth tonight.
Let's go and tell him.
Come on.
On the night of the birth of the Holy Prophet, the throne of oppression collapsed. The ancient Persian fire was extinguished. Lake Sawa dried up and the idols inside the Kaaba fell, so that everyone would know that an idol breaker is coming.
In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. God's blessings and peace be upon the Prophet who was sent for the establishment of justice and equality. O people, I have rented a shop in this market to be closer to you. And I pray in this mosque so that I can hear what the people are saying. I suggest that each of you, workers, businessmen and traders, choose their representatives so that they can try to solve the problems of their class, and also tell us about the problems and confusions. Brothers, be careful in your choices so that you do not lose any of your rights. You may leave now.
Your Excellency, last week Allah gave me a younger brother. I asked my father to name him Muhammad.
What a beautiful name, Muhammad. And what better name than Muhammad? So your father agreed.
Tomorrow is the day to name my younger brother.
Tomorrow is the day of 27th Rajab.
What is special about tomorrow?
Muslims will celebrate Eid tomorrow. The biggest event in the Islamic history happened on that day. That is why your father has chosen tomorrow, 27th Rajab. In the days of ignorance, the life of the Arabs was mostly spent in fighting and bloodshed on that day. The women and girls were taken captive, and taken by those who won these wars. And seizing their wealth was considered normal. The atmosphere of Hejaz was full of looting and plundering, gambling and other moral evils. For then, honor and courage had no meaning in the war other than ruthlessness and cruelty. They showed extreme cruelty and buried their daughters alive. Mecca was the place from where caravans passed, where tribal chiefs and merchants make money through theft, and persecuted their subordinates and slaves. There was no hope and no religion to guide the wrongdoers to the right path. There was no one to help the oppressed people of Mecca. The Kaaba, which was built thousands of years ago by Prophet Ibrahim and Ismail on the command of God, was transformed into a place containing 360 idols of different tribes. In such unfortunate circumstances, the last prophet of God, Muhammad, appeared to be a righteous prophet for humanity, a great reformer and a model for all human societies. At the peak of the high mountains in the northern part of Mecca is a small cave called Cave of Hira. Before prophethood, Muhammad used to worship his Lord in this cave. He was on the religion of Prophet Ibrahim. Like his forefathers, he also did not accept idols as God. Muhammad used to sit alone in the presence of God in this cave, away from the noise of Mecca for a month every year. He was 40 years old when angels came to him in the same cave with revelation. They gave Holy Prophet the glad tidings of prophethood and recited some verses of the Quran whose every word reflected the divine light. Read in the name of our Lord who created. Later, for this reason, the mountain was named Mount of Light. The divine light was shining on his heart like a transparent fountain.